All right, guys, here's another update to our live trade series. And I'm framing the trade with this price swing right here. You can see I entered along at this level. And the idea was that some people refer to this as a shelf bottom or a price pause. But the idea is that price moves very, very quickly and impulsively up to this level. And it finds some resistance up here, nothing significant, but it does cause price to pause and sort of do a little low time frame consolidation around that level. So there is some area of significance here. And it's significant when price revisits that level because a lot of times people will put stops right below these lows. As you can see here, price ran down, probably ran liquidity below here, and ultimately bounced a little bit higher. Now this is a good place to frame an entry because the greater context is that price came down and filled, or at least tapped into the liquidity that exists in this gap right here, represented by the impulsive price move and the lack of consolidation in this region. And it's also a good entry based on the idea that now you can use this low on the right hand side of the screen as a very, very, very good risk management level. And the idea being that if stops have already been ran in this region, it's very unlikely that they get ran in that region a second time. So you can say with a good deal of confidence that if price violates these short-term lows created here on this top run, that it's probably going to move very aggressively down towards the next price distinction at 42,777. So now that we know where to manage risk, the next question is where do we take profit? And when I'm looking to take profit, I just look above, in this case with the long, above current price action. I just look for every price distinction that I can find. So essentially we have this one right here. We have a little bit of one right here. And then of course your highs up here. Now I need to go to a higher time frame to find more. So essentially what I'll be doing, and you won't see it on this video, but after I close the video, I'll add these 4 take profits. The idea being that I'll take 20% risk off, 20% risk off, 20% risk off, and 20% risk off here. And then ultimately let the last 20% of the trade, let that last 20% risk ride. You can see we're already in good deal of profit, 8,000. Not that big considering the size of the account, but still pretty good regardless. And as we hit the take profits, if price reacts off those levels, I may add a little bit of risk on some of the micro retracements off there. But the idea is that if I am adding risk on those very, very small retracements, it's not going to be a lot of risk. The idea is that as each take profit is hit, that I'm taking risk off the account, and ideally by this level up here, more than half of the risk of the trade is already booked, and then I'm able to move that stop up pretty well into profit.